3 minutes later. Woo! What's up, guys?
It was actually a little longer than 3 minutes because I did grind out to get Chaz and Han up to level 3 before we went into this area.
Woo!
Down the stairs.
What are those, like, heart? Wait, what? What's this? I forgot what her voice sounded like for a second. One of them's broken. Why is it broken?
I don't know.
I saw a very squiggly thing up there.
What is this? Oh. What is it?
It looks like a
squiggly
tentacle with a bird mask. It's
We're gonna
Harvey
fight this
Birdman's
squiggly.
brain! Oh.
Igalanova.
Guys, what is it? I know, it's an Iglanova!
Okay, so let's get to fighting. We are not interested in having funny business with this guy.
Okay, so...
He can't do crap right now, I forgot.
From what I can tell, you've got, like, physical attacks, and then magic, and then... What else?
Well, there's technique. Okay, so there's regular combat. I think this is tech abilities. Yeah, and they use up your tech points, which are the little numbers underneath our characters.
TP,
yeah.
Toilet paper.
And then yes, toilet paper. Uses up our toilet paper. We only have so much of it.
Xenophagous.
Yeah, and then there are
I can't get over
like
that.
abilities. I don't remember what they're called. They're called something. Or skills. They're called skills. And you can only do those a certain number of times. So like
Gotcha.
Vortex, I can only do 5 times.
I'm glad that I can do my skills more than 5 times.
Well, in like a single combat kind of thing.
Oh, gotcha.
And it may
makes
be until you rest again. So what I did, guys, is I totally went out and I totally hit this guy. You can hit that guy, and you know what? You can stab that guy too.
So the 4th little box that you can select in there is items you can use?
Items, and then I
and
can
the
defend.
5th one is just blocking.
Yeah, you can choose
Okay.
to block. So if you have like if Han is near death, and I want to make sure that he lives until Chaz heals him until the end of the round, then I can totally
Just
tell
block
Han
with
to
him.
block,
Yeah.
and he'll live. He'll take less damage.
Gotcha.
And this boss is not super hard. The real danger is that he generates the
Xenophagous!
and it will generate up to 3 of them, like up to 2 other ones, like one on either side of him.
Yeah.
And so you just have to be careful to not let them overwhelm you, because they will start attacking you. But if you do it the way that I'm doing it right now, it keeps it pretty easy to beat.
Nice. So what you did is you just used your highest level character to deal with the boss, while you used your lower level characters to deal with his tiny minions.
Yeah.
Xenophagous.
Yes, the Zenflinger. We did it!
Chaz, you need more practice. Your swing is too slow.
What? But we destroyed the monster!
Way to go! You suck! With my help.
Sorry.
Now, Han, come over here.
What?
What are these glass containers for?
These? Hey, are you by any chance breeding monsters here? If that's the case, this monster business is no mystery after all. I don't know anything. It's the first time I've been in this room. I've only just learned that such a thing exists at this academy. The academy. Whatever it is. Really, it's the truth.
I believe you, for now.
The principal must know about these containers. He must also know the connection between this and the disappearances of Professor Holt. Disappearance of Professor Holt.
Yes. Let's see the
Hey, don't leave me here!
It's broken.
And so that was the first little boss that we had to fight.
Woo! Okay, so macros are how you can take multiple different attacks or defenses or items or whatever commands amongst your characters and just tell them to use all of them
Yeah.
instead of going through and
Yeah,
selecting them
one of my
individually.
favorite things about this game is that you can set up macros, and you can choose to set them up, and and you can set them to do anything. And
That's
one
nice.
of the coolest things is that you can reassign order. So say the first thing I want Han to do is rest. So rest stands for. And then I want Alice to do her vortex. And then I want Chaz to rest as well. And it puts it in that order. They will do it in that order regardless of the normal order of combat. I do not want to miss that one though. And you can rearrange your people. So you can put Chaz at the front if you want to. I prefer to keep it the way the game has it set to start out with. But you can choose what order your party's in and stuff, and it's really awesome. And macros become super useful later on when we start to do combos, which combos are awesome. I'm not high enough level to do. We'll heal on the way out of town. I don't have all the pieces to any of the combos yet, but there is one that we get relatively early on called the Tri-Blaster that I will definitely do. I will definitely set up a macro for that.
What's wrong? Were you able to defeat those monsters? Yes, but there is something I want to ask you. What? Is it just my imagination that I saw some strange things in the basement? Stop beating around the bush.
That's the girl. Whenever she gets mad, she turns into a guy. Stop beating around the bush!
Someone keeping information from me is the 6th most dangerous thing in this world. Alright, already. I'll tell you what I know. You are aware of the recent outbreak of a new breed of monster?
I clicked too fast, I'm sorry.
Oh yes, thanks to the outbreak, I'm not hurting for work. 3 months ago, Holt identified Birth Valley as the origin of the outbreak, and he went to investigate. He says he discovered the remains of an ancient and advanced civilization. The investigation team brought back the monsters, the monster breeding capsules, and immediately set forth on their second investigative mission, but...
Not one of them came back!
Yes, that's right, Han. It just sounds like... Yes, that's right, Han.
I feel like the principal should be like, Han, what are you doing here? I didn't see you at the back of that line of 3 people strangely standing in front of my desk.
Do you travel in single file to hide your numbers?
And despite all this, you didn't send out a rescue team and ban entry to Birth Valley!
No! I was trying to send out a rescue team, but something happened? At that moment, a man who called himself Zio appeared before my eyes. Zio! I've heard of him.
I've always pronounced it Zio. Go ahead.
That fake magician.
My dear Mr. Principal of Motavian Academy.
All your base are belong to us.
How are you doing?
Who are you?
My name is Joe. Joe the Black Magician. Do not intrude on Birth Valley.
What do you mean?
In the future, if you ever let anyone set foot in Birth Valley,
Insert fake scream.
let me make something clear. There is no need for you to go to Birth Valley.
It's related to the research team. So that's why the Birth Valley situation wasn't announced. And also, why you tried to keep a lid on the monster situation. But what is all this about? Remains of an ancient advanced civilization and Zio?
It seems like these are signs of something to come.
I need to help the professor. I'm going to Birth Valley.
Psst. This is egg-laying season for sandworms, so be careful.
Alice.
We'll tag along for 300 meseta plus expenses.
Deal. Birth Valley is to the northeast. Let's hurry.
She's such a con.
She is. I love her. She's so great.
Like, oh, you can join us for a ton of money.
Also, walking on tables. Because why not?
Tables were made for walking, right?
Yeah.
There's not a sign that says differently.
Right. So, we're gonna go to the inn and we're gonna rest.
That sign looked so fake.
Did it?
Yeah. I want to sing the Pokemon theme song, but I can't think of it because of the tone.
I love the music in all of the shops.
Yeah. It's all... Oh gosh, it's all buzzed by the same girl.
Yes, it is.
That's bad.
Well, whenever it's a girl. Whenever,
Oh.
well, it's not the same girl. They're a different one. So we're gonna buy a little Monomate. We have some extra cash to spend.
Monomate.
Sure. It could help us in a scrape. I don't think we'll need it because we have our abilities, but
In case you fall down and scrape your knee.
yeah. I don't think there's really anything else interesting in this town. There's some fun dialogue.
There's a lion barf fountain.
I heard some students jumped into this fountain the other day. I can't believe I missed all the fun. You should take a dip. It'll do you good. What an impressive fountain.
If I ever see a lion upchucking, I'll make sure to mention how impressed I am.
My parents live in Mile, a village northeast of here. Recently I haven't been getting my allowance. I wonder if they've forgotten me. Oh well, better find a job. Becoming a hunter now, that sounds exciting.
When you don't realize that your parents are gone until you don't have money anymore. First world problems.
Right. Okay, so we're leaving the town. The first little town that you go in. And... oops. Oh, we're going back!
Welcome to Piata.
And so this is like the overworld of the game. It's very Final Fantasy 1.
You walk a lot faster in the overworld.
Yes, you do. And it's just to make things better. We got a monster fly and a crawler.
I like how it's not just fly monster. Monster fly.
Ow. That was a critical hit, by the way.
So that happens?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
There are critical hits for you and critical hits for bad guys. When a bad guy gets one, it does like that whole big red screen flashing thing that we saw a minute ago.
Uh-huh.
When a good guy gets it, obviously it'll be when you're attacking, and you get it's like a big white flash instead. So I'm
Man,
gonna,
Alice, you really gained weight.
I think
Gumd.
does Vision hits them all. Watt doesn't.
What
Watt
I
doesn't.
don't understand is, like, why do they have to abbreviate, like, some of the abbreviations in here
Well,
really
it's
don't
like-
make any sense.
It's like the name of the magic. It's not. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
called
yeah,
rest. It's like rest is the magical ability, but it's resting, and they want it
Yeah.
to be easy for you to understand. Han, you suck. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, and actually I'll go ahead and go up to the town of Mile. I'll do that, and then we'll stop when we get there, because it's not that
Cool.
far away, and yeah, we'll stop the video when we get to the town of Mile.
Victory!
We get a little combat in. Why? Brain.
Just hit them.
They have a really high defense.
To me, it looks like they just have really high cholesterol.
That's probably true. But like Alice only does 9s.
Yeah.
And I could chill out at the town of Pieta and level up and heal here, because it is cheaper here.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to try and make it to the town of Mile first. Ow. See, those were two
critical.
criticals. Those were two criticals.
Yeah,
The
when
bad
the
guy
screen
critical.
flashed all crazy.
Chaz leveled up.
One thing about this game is
Yes,
that
you learned to.
you do not regain HP if you level up.
That is
I know
very,
that's
very
something
true.
that we often tend to get into the habit of relying on in video games.
We do not. It
Apparently
does
you can't
not
do that
work.
here.
It totally does not work. When you level up, you regain nothing.
That's
Like
awful.
nothing. You don't get tech points back. You don't get health points back. You don't get anything.
Like, what's even the point of leveling up anymore?
You get stronger.
Oh.
It goes back to being what it originally was for. Actually, you know what? I have Sue. I should totally use it.
Two?
Yeah. Chaz learned an ability. So let's show that off. Alice, just do an attack. Hey there. Oh, it only hits one person. Okay, fine.
Oh! He hit for 52!
We're not gonna use that again. We'll just smack this guy because we'll kill him.
Flap.
And there's the town of a mile. Mini worms! Mini worms! Yeah!
They definitely look like the trash compactor worm from Star Wars.
They do.
It's like...
These guys are no joke. They will kill the crap out of me really fast.
Really?
Really?
What do they do? Just like look at you really hard?
No, they kind of like kiss you.
Oh. I would freak out if that kissed me. Truth. Ooh. Looks like you killed the crap out of them.
Yeah, they hit for like 30 though.
Oh.
Yeah, so
It's not cute.
especially when I'm this low level and have super low defense. The town of Mile. Everybody welcome. We will go here and observe the sandworms. This guy is a sand rancher. He's ranching sandworms.
What does he feed them?
I really don't know.
Like frozen sand?
Probably.
Sand ice cream?
Yeah.
Sand pellets?
Yeah.
Concrete?
See y'all later.
Have a good one.